guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessie and today I'm going to be filming my secret TBR video. Yes, in case you did not see the title, I am actually reading Gabbyreads horror recommendations and I'm so excited because horror is one of those genres that I do like, but I don't read enough. So I'm really excited to actually read some good recommendations, especially from Gabby. I feel like she does have some good recommendations. So let's go ahead and talk about the books I plan on reading. The first book I would like to read is 1922 by Stephen King. This one I'm probably going to read first. Yeah, I think I'm going to read this one first because it's a super short novella and I'm not sure what this one is about. I know it's about a Midwestern farm in 1922. From Gabby's videos, she's mentioned that there's like gross, scary, creepy things with like rats. I don't do rodents. Let me just make that clear. So I'm super excited to get to that one. I'm hoping I can knock that one out in like an hour or two. So yeah. The next one I know that she absolutely loves is Killcreek by Scott Thomas. I think this one has to do with 4 horror authors who are going to be staying in this haunted house that's reopening, and I guess some creepy stuff happens. I sure hope so. Otherwise, I don't know why she likes it. But yeah, I'm super excited to get to this one. I had to purchase the audiobook from Audible to get to this one. So yeah. The next one that I plan on reading is Brother by Anaya Alborn, and I think this one has to do with like a serial killer family, and I think one of the characters in the family doesn't like his family or what they do or what he does, I guess. I don't know. I know she liked this one and it was a nice surprise for her, so I'm really excited to get to this one. And like Gabby's videos when she reads other people's or other vlogs, I thought we'd kind of do the same thing. I think I would rank them on like most, like my number 1 out of the 4 to my least favorite. So let's go ahead. I think I'm going to put Brother as my favorite out of the 4. I think I'm going to put 1922 in second place, Killcreek in third. So yeah, once I get some reading done, I will update you guys as soon as I have some thoughts. Hey guys, so a little bit of an update. I actually finished 1922 this morning. I got up, let the dogs out, did my October wrap-up video, so that will be linked in the description in case you're curious. But I filmed that, did a little bit of reading. Me and my husband went and got breakfast, and then we went grocery shopping, and then I knocked out the last like 45 minutes of the story in the audiobook. I read it on 2 times the speed on Scribd, and I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to give this one like a 3.5. Like, it was okay. It definitely had its creepy moments. However, I just didn't enjoy it as much as I thought. I think I might try to watch the Netflix movie and see how I feel about that one. But in case you're curious, because I haven't even told you what that story was about, it is about this Midwestern family who, it's a husband, a wife, and a 14-year-old boy, and they live on this farm, and the mom is wanting to sell the farm and move to a big city. The husband does not want to do that, and you know, like old Stephen King fashion, someone has to die. So the husband murders the wife so he can keep the farm, which I feel like is a little drastic, but whatever. So yeah, not only does he kill his wife, he gets his 14-year-old son involved. So they end up murdering her. They put her down in this well on their farm, and then just like crazy weird things start happening. There were some gross, creepy parts that happened to do with like rats and stuff like that, and other things popped up. It wasn't scary, but I was definitely kind of creeped and grossed out. So yeah, 3.5 stars. I'm hoping the next ones are better, just saying. But I think we're going to pick up Killcreek just because I got the audiobook for this one. So I'm going to get to this one now. And I thought I would take you guys outside because it's so beautiful and it's breezy but not too cold. So yeah, I will update you once I have some more thoughts on Killcreek. morning. It is the next day and I look rough, but I slept so good last night. I think it's because it's the time change. So yeah, got that extra hour of sleep. I thought I would give you guys like an update on Killcreek while I got ready. I'm not going to do like a full face of makeup or anything like that. I'm really just going to be kind of lazy, to be honest. But last night I was able to get to chapter 12, which is on page 111. So I got a good chunk in there yesterday, I would say. And I don't know how I feel about it, honestly. I feel like there's a lot of buildup. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like most of the books I read don't have this much buildup in it. But I'm intrigued. There are 2 characters that I'm really interested in. And I feel like they're kind of the main characters. But there's really not. But just to give you guys a rundown, this book is about this house. Back in the day, there was 2 sisters called the Finch sisters that lived there, and they both like mysteriously died, and there was like some creepy elements to it. And there was a book written about, I think it's like, what was it called? Paranormal on the Prairie or something like that, about what happened in the house, blah, 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 blah. Well, now you follow 4 authors who are pretty well known in the horror genre community, and they get this opportunity to stay 2 nights in the same house. And yeah, I guess just to talk, it's supposed to be like kind of like an interview, but I don't think it's going to go that way. They just got to the house, which is where I'm at, but there's a lot of backstory. Like Sam, who I think is considered our main character, like he's kind of like having like writer's block. There's something going on with him and his marriage. So I'm going to put in my contacts. I'm going to do that off camera so I don't gross people out. And I think it's interesting like how each author has like their own like type of type of horror. Yeah, I'm going to continue to get ready and head to work. I will bring you guys along and update you as I can. Guys, and it is the next day. Sadly, I didn't get too much reading done to really do an update. However, I don't know if I really want to continue with this book. Like, nothing's really happening. It's a very slow burn. Like, nothing crazy's happened yet. And I don't know, like, I really thought about like DNFing it or putting it down and reading another pick and then maybe coming back to it. But then I watched Gabby's video where she did her wrap up, and she said Killcreek was her favorite book that she's read this month, or for October. And I was like, dang. And she said there's a lot of action towards the end. I'm like, okay, I just gotta get to the second half, keep it going, and we're going to do it. But on another note, I am currently on my way to go vote. Today is election day. And fun fact, this is my first time voting, and I'm so excited. I'm kind of nervous because I've never voted before. What? Sorry, I had to turn and the camera slid off. So, but yeah, I'm kind of excited and nervous. This is my first year voting. Skirt, skirt. I believe this is where I have to go vote. So, yeah. I'm super excited and I can't wait. I will update you guys afterwards. I did it. Hey guys, so I am officially home. I just got done eating and I'm about to jump in the shower. But before we get to that, I wanted to let you know that this book has definitely turned in a different direction and I'm kind of liking it. I'm currently on, let's see, page 309, chapter 28, and things have gotten crazy. That's all I can say. Like, it's gotten crazy, like stuff has happened, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I literally thought about DNFing this, and I'm glad I didn't. Like, this has definitely like turned into like such a crazy story that I'm probably gonna finish this tonight. Good morning, guys. How are you? It is actually Thursday. I ended up skipping a day of reading just to kind of like relax. Things have gotten a little stressful at work, so I decided to just like not worry about picking up the camera, not worrying about reading, and just relax. So I've been watching a lot of TikToks, but I thought I would go ahead and give you guys an update on Killcreek. So I ended up finishing Killcreek, and I'm going to give this one 4 stars. I really enjoyed the second half of this book. It was amazing, super creepy, got a little gory, but I really enjoyed this one. I'm only giving it 4 stars just because the first half was so almost unbearable. Like I mentioned, I almost thought about DNFing the book. So I did do my complete Goodreads review on this. So instead of like just trying to stumble across words, I thought maybe I would just read you the review that I wrote the other day. I read this mainly for a reading vlog to see what the hype was all about surrounding this book. My overall thoughts are that this book is wild and crazy. I love how timeless the idea of spending a night inside an infamous haunted house is, and how 4 well-known authors to be a part of it is amazing. Although I found the gore to be the only true scary part, I did find myself feeling slightly creeped out while reading at night in the comfort of my own home. One of my favorite things in this book was hearing or getting to know each author's backstory and what inspires them to write. I also enjoyed how each author was very different in their own way. You have the popular horror author, an author who writes young adult, one that turns things dark and twisted into a sexy metaphor, and your classic super well-known author for years and years. Although I loved the overall story and gave it 4 stars, I will have to say the first half truly dragged and nothing truly starts to happen until the second half. I get that there is a lot of build-up and tension between the characters, but I would have loved the story to go a bit faster. I also tried to listen to the audiobook along with the physical, and this is probably the one time that I did not enjoy doing this. I felt like no matter how fast or slow I would set the book, the narrator would change speeds and volumes without notice. I believe if you're looking for a classic spooky book, I would still give this one a shot, but physically is my only opinion. So yeah, I really enjoyed this book. I would recommend it. If you're reading this one and you're kind of struggling to get through, just push past the first half, get to the halfway mark, and I promise you the results will be great. So with that in mind, I'm actually going to pick up Brother. I would show you the book, but it's in my purse. So yeah, I've got to go. I'm actually running late for work, so I will catch you guys on the flip side. Hey guys, it has been a little bit. I'm actually sitting in my living room, but I wanted to give you guys an update on Brother. But before we do that, I thought I would let you guys know what I got for Book of the Month this month. So for the month of November, I picked Pretty Little Wife by Darby Kane, which I'm super excited for. This one I think is a debut, but I love how it says there's more than one way to end a marriage. And then on the inside, it says, shouldn't a dead husband stay dead? Which, this just sounds so amazing. I can't wait to get to this one. And then also I got The Invisible Girl by Lisa Joel, which I plan on doing a Lisa Joel reading vlog very shortly, but I wanted to pick up this one because this one sounded so good. I think it has to do with like a creepy neighbor and a person gone missing. But moving on to this book, Brother, currently on chapter 19, which is on page 199. So I'm 200 pages into this book and I am loving this book. This one is just so good. I knew this was going to be my favorite. I'm just hoping the ending doesn't get ruined. But if you don't know what this one is about, you're following this family who, like, they like capture these girls and then like take them back and like torture them and kill them, which I know is like crazy, but again, horror. But you're following probably the main character of Michael, who is, but you're following the main character, I would say, is Michael, who is the youngest child, and basically he doesn't really like what his family is doing, and then there's all these other like twists and turns that come and go. But he meets this girl named Alice in a record store, and he kind of gets these thoughts of like, oh, I can change my ways, and then it just takes off from there. And this brother of his, Rebel, is seriously psychotic. So, but yeah, I think I have like 100 and some pages left, so I'm going to try to get this one knocked out pretty quickly. Well, I think I'm going to spend the next like hour and a half reading, and hopefully I can submit this for my tic-tac-toe in my online book club that we're doing this month. So yeah, I will update you guys as soon as possible. Also, a little off subject, I thought I would show you my new reading bullet journal. I got the Clever Fox one from Amazon, not sponsored or anything like that, but I just got in the mail and I absolutely love it. I love the color, the paper's really nice. So yeah, so expect that probably in the next bullet journal video. Actually, just scratch that because I have to go meet my husband so we can get some groceries. So I'm gonna go do that. All right, back from the grocery store, going to finish this book before anything else. Like, I'm determined. I have like 50 pages left. So I've been looking everywhere for the book after I finished dinner, just to find out that my camera was laying on top of the book the whole time. So I have finished Brother by Anaya Alborn, and I have to say, I'm gonna give it 5 stars. This book was so good. This book was absolutely wonderful. I absolutely loved the entire time of me reading this, and I'm so excited and happy that I've read this one, and I would definitely recommend this one as well. I will have to say though, it is so graphic. Like, it kind of triggers me a little bit, going back to when I just recently read Pretty Girls by Karen Slaughter. However, I feel like I could handle this one a lot more. And the last 50 pages was just wild and crazy. I was literally on the edge of my seat, and I absolutely love the ending. This is so good, and I highly recommend that you guys pick it up. I am actually going to be posting my Goodreads review as well as my Instagram review for this book on my social media, so definitely make sure you follow me over there. I would have to say Gabby has some great recommendations. I absolutely loved them. I'm glad that like my ratings went up as I kept reading them, but I was right. Brother was totally my favorite out of the 3. But unfortunately, this video does have to come to an end. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and also follow me over on Instagram. It's at readingwithjess_. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.